Hey everyone, hope you're having a great week. I feel like I start this video the same way every time, so hope you're having a great week. Looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. We have a full schedule on Sunday because we are going to get to hear a little bit about Superstart from the kids who went. So rather than the icebreaker that is written in the lesson, we are actually going to spend a little time letting the kids do the amp up dance that they get to do, and then doing a little recap on what we've learned, and an activity that goes along with the theme Shaped that they are going to be doing. So you can be praying this week for those kiddos that are coming. We've got 20 Fusion kids who are coming Friday night and Saturday for the event. It's going to be great. It always is. It's such a super fun time. So just be praying that everything runs smoothly, that people stay healthy, and that they would just learn something new about being a follower of Jesus. This week, for announcements on top of the Superstart stuff, it is similar to last week. We have the JTS live show. If you can really be promoting that and pushing that with your kids, encouraging them to go, that would be great. We want to have a full room when they're doing the promo. So it's a free event for us and should be a lot of fun. And then actually the new one is for the boys. On March 1st, we are doing Nerf and Nachos. So they can sign up for that with their dads or granddads or any father figure that they might have. And this is also an outreach event. So I'm telling them to bring friends and their friends' dads. Like, it's supposed to be a father-son thing. So tell them to bring friends and friends' dads to that. So I think that's everything for announcements. And then for our lesson this week, Matt Hoffman is going to be coming and teaching. He is going to be teaching about the woman at the well, and it's from John 4, 1 through 26. And then our memory verse this week is Romans 5:8. But here is how God has shown us his love. While we were still sinners, Christ died for us. So we're going to have to tweak the first, unless we have a lot of extra water bottles after Superstart, we're going to have to tweak the first game a little bit. It actually has every kid getting their own water bottle. I misread that in the instructions, and so I ended up only not having enough for every single kid to get a water bottle. So I have enough for every 2 kids, unless we have extras from Superstart, like I said, so they can just be pair up. But what they're supposed to do is first create a little label to put on their water bottle. Now, this might be more of something that you just want them to be able to take home with them and put on a water bottle at home, because it's supposed to be a reminder of a reminder that when we drink regular water, we'll get thirsty again. But if we fill up on Jesus, he will fill our life and make us happy at a much deeper level, is how it's written. So you're supposed to write John 4:14 on that. Anyone who drinks the water I give them will never be thirsty. And then they can decorate it, and then they can put it on a water bottle, like a disposable water bottle, just as a reminder for the week. I suppose if they really like the decoration, they can put it on their regular water bottle, but it's not waterproof, so it might not last very long. And then they're supposed to do bottle flipping, and I think most of you know how to do bottle flipping, but just it's going to be a competition. So if there are enough water bottles for every kid, you can have them put their sticker on the water bottle, and then they flip it, and they get points every time they land it, for like 100 points every time they land it, and then the first person to 500 wins. If there's not enough, then you can have them be paired up, and they can take turns flipping it, and the first pair that gets to 500 wins. And then there is a question there for you to talk about. How can you show that Jesus' love to the people in your neighborhood or school? The next one is Bible Berserko. And so you are just going to be memorizing together Romans 5:8. And then there's a dice in your cart, and you roll the dice. And depending on what number it falls on, they have to recite the verse using that, like the number 1 is in a robot voice, number 2 is while doing sit-ups. So recite the verse doing that thing. And if they land on a 6, then they get to choose something for the group to do as they recite the verse. And then the last one is one-word prayers. And so you are going to have the kids share prayer requests in a circle, and then they need to come up with like their example would be like if Brandon says that he is having a really hard time not fighting with his sibling, they could come up with Brandon, no fighting. So like a 1 or 2 word little reminder of what the prayer request was. And then kind of like, the game, what is that game that where it builds on itself, like the alphabet game where it builds on itself and you have to, so then you're going to do that in the circle. So you're going to say his prayer with the 1 word and then the next person's prayer with 1 word and then the next, and then do all 3 of them together until you go around the whole circle and everybody remembers each other's prayer using 1 word, and then pray together and encourage them to think about that throughout the week and pray for each other throughout the week. So I think that's everything for this week. If you need anything, let me know, and I will see you on Sunday.